Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. As always, it's me, the Smithy D. In this episode, we're going to take a Zeta Maul team and we're going to put it against the ultimate cleanse team. That's Rex, Chirrut, Baze, General Kenobi, and R2-D2. So we're going to see how R2-D2 does on defense in this Rex kind of like chase General Kenobi team. So the first thing that we will be doing is using that turn meter game from Sith Assassin. So that's applied. Hopefully that Maul goes first, but it's not. It's Savage. But we're quite high on the turn meter. We don't want Nihilus to go next because there is no turn order because it is in a turn meter overdrive. But unluckily, it's Nihilus. But it's not too bad because it is on Rex and Chirrut, the debuff. So hopefully we do get that. Yeah, and we got R2 banging. That is bang on. I'm happy with that. It must have got R2 as well because he didn't use his special. So that was a 5 out of 5 maybe. General Kenobi may just clear this daze. It happened all too fast for me that I couldn't really tell. But no, we got 4 out of 5 with Nihilus. I think we're doing okay at the moment. This team, when you take Nihilus out of this team, it kind of loses a lot of its attack. So we're going to see if we can take out Rex. We may be able to kill him in one strike. No, we wasn't able to do that. But I've seen it happen before where it could potentially just drop Rex as easy as that. And he's deflected. No way. That's pretty much like a dodge deflected. It's because it's special damage. So yeah, we're just at the moment General Kenobi is taunted, so we can go after General Kenobi, which is probably sometimes better to do. Because there's a lot of heal over times that Chirrut's going to get from his crits, and so is Baze. So we've got that burning effect on us now. So we can't dodge pretty much. That dodge element's gone out the window, but we can still go into stealth. So the only two characters that we can attack at the moment is Chirrut and Baze. So we might as well just go for Chirrut. We've made General Kenobi come out of his stealth into his taunt, and at the moment R2-D2 is quite safe. He's tucked away behind the team there. This team still has, it's kind of like a brick wall to still break through, especially with R2 coming out and kind of stunning your MVP of the match. So we're probably going to have to speed things up a little bit because we are on a timer, so we're going to pull it to ×4. At the moment, things aren't looking too well for us. But, hey, you know, that kind of burning does take away a lot of the elements. So we're going to go and get some turn meter gain. So we need to kind of, like, really rush this now. Yeah, it looks like that taunt's really locked on Baze. And he's got crit immunity as well. So we can't get General Kenobi to go, so it's all about the Baze. No trouble. Oh, there we go. We were able to attack Rex. But unfortunately, General Kenobi kind of steps in. We're going to go for the AoE. Just because we can. But yeah, this team seems pretty solid. With R2 in there, it's definitely made it a lot stronger. I was kind of worried that it wouldn't be as strong. Taking out Nihilus out there, but it's definitely still strong team. You know, with that kind of foresight up all the time. Let's see if we can take out Rex with one hit. We've got 2 buffs on this so far, so come on. No, we wasn't able to. Oh, no. So, as you can see, guys, things are not going too well for us, and they don't even have Nihilus. You know, that's the most weird thing to it. They don't have a Nihilus. We do. And hopefully we can bring this back. Probably not. There's a lot of health to go through. But let's see if we can put on auto and get there. So come on. We can do this. Root with me, guys. Come on. Who's the AI targeting? No, don't target Baze. He'll just heal all the time. Go after R2 first. He's a rebel as well. He's got the rebel tag. They're all going to heal. No. Come on. We got 22 seconds. 21. 19. 18. 17. 16. Yeah, well, you get the picture that, yeah, we're not going through this team, so we're going to try it again, see how we do. We're going to put it straight away on 4 times, see if we can break through this team. It could have just been because of the timeout, but they've done a good job defending. Okay, so we're on round 2 now, so we're going to go again against the same team, same mod, same build, same everything, and we're going to try and speed walk through this, see what we can do. Again, we don't really want Nihilus to be going first. Who we want is Maul to put down that daze, but there's nothing we can really do, and we're just kind of feeding them turn meter at the moment, and that's pretty much what's happening with all these AoEs that we do. It just gives them a lot of turn meter. Then Rex at some point is going to put his tenacity up. They're all going to have full turn meter. Then R2 is going to come at us and start burning us alive, guys. And this is a Sith team, so we are a Sith team that's been dominant in the meta for a very, I would say a very long time. You know, definitely a good longer than Vader has. You know, it's been very strong, and this is a full Sith team, so I could go in with Kylo Ren and bash some heads in, bash some skulls in, but I wanted to really keep it with the tradition of Sith because of that burning effect, so you can just see how well this team does actually hold on the defense, which I would say is quite well. And you've got to remember, we are a Sith team, and they have no Nihilus either. We've got a Nihilus, so does that mean that Nihilus isn't really needed that much anymore? But all this healing over time, you know, we've got 3 rebels in the team, and that's the big issue that we've got here, is we've got 3 rebels in the team, so whenever we do crit on R2-D2, he's then going to be gaining heal over time from Shrew and Base, so it's a very difficult one, but it's good to really test this stuff out, so you guys know that this team's strong, and I would love to see what other teams can take that apart, because this is pretty much made a really good counter to the team that we are. So the Maul meta versus this kind of comp with R2 in it is very, you know, going to be difficult for anybody. You're going to have to definitely go hybrid it. You can't run all Sith. I don't think it would work as well, because this is what happens. This burning is pretty much a damage over time as well, so it stops the evade and really hurts us. And R2, little pesky little droid, is just sitting chilling at the back, and we've got Nihilus. That's the thing, we have Nihilus on our team, and we can't do nothing with Nihilus. It's crazy. It's so fun as well to see something that's fresh. You know, again, shall we go for try and take out Rex? You got General Kenobi. Maybe I'm doing the wrong turn orders, but if this is how it is on defense, what is it like on the attack? And that is the big question, because I think this team's rather well built, you know, even though it's lacking that kind of like DPS. The DPS in this team is really only kind of like Shrew. And as you can see, it's really picking apart our team. It's kind of taking them down, and it's taking them down quick because you've got that stuns coming in from R2. He is definitely a great support character. I can only attack Baze. So there's definitely something that does need to change from the Sith. Can the Sith adapt enough to kind of like come back and beat this team? It's definitely, there's going to be lots of other teams you could use out there that would definitely work, you know, against this team, because this is just built as an anti-Maul kind of lead, and it works really well, as you can see. You know, this is on defense as well, so it's the AI controlling, and it's quite amazing because they're using it really, really well. But it obviously doesn't help us having a crit team or anything like that. And having Death Trooper probably really, not Death Trooper, sorry, Sith Trooper probably really weakens our team with that minimum AoE damage, but because he's critting, he's giving them tons of turn meter, so it's probably not the best kind of like approach to go with. So we'll try and replacing them and just go all Sith, and just take out that kind of taunter element. Like, we could change it, put General Kenobi in, we could try that for you guys, and we'll come back again because we lost again. So round 3, we're at it again. And we put in Emperor Palpatine instead of that kind of like Taunter that's giving him all that extra turn meter. Palpatine will give the turn meter, but at least he will do some good damage in the process. Again, we're going to be putting that turn meter up for our entire team. And unfortunately, again, Nihilus has gone first. I think that's 3 in a row now. So it's not too bad. We was able to kind of do that, but then R2's gone. He's got that turn meter from us all. So let's see how it does, because we've still got Emperor Palpatine to kind of do his stun as well. And hopefully we can get that off before Rex gets his next turn, which I think we will. So hopefully we can stun maybe Rex. No, he didn't, so he's probably going to clear that. Yeah. Crazy, eh? How RNG works. And here comes R2. He's going to burn us. This is like the Sith's worst nightmare. Get burned. Ask Vader. He knows about it. He'll tell you a whole story about how Obi-Wan left him on Mustafar. Yeah. Such a wall now, you know? See, do we take out General Kenobi first? Because that's what I would really say is probably take out General Kenobi, because every time he crits, every time we crit, shall I say, it's going to make him pawn. So we want to try and take him out as quick as possible. We're going to try one more and see if we put General Kenobi in, because as you can see, Palpatine did die first, which is unfortunate, but it happens, eh? Oof. This is a solid team. Give on that, it's a very solid team. Maybe this is going to be the anti-Maul. I can see this now on the shards. You know, we're going to try a few different comps as well. And definitely kind of like spread this out as much as possible, because I don't think that you guys want to see a 30-minute video of me tackling the kind of like Rex team. So I'll try and do maybe part 1, part 2. But it's exciting to really play with these guys and to see what they can do, what works, what doesn't work. And we're going to go in with some teams. Maybe that one of our best bets is to bring in the Kylo Ren and give that a whirl, because a full Sith team is really not working. I can tell you that right now. It does not work, unfortunately. As you can see, versus this team is too strong, and it doesn't have Nihilus. This is how mind-baffled I am about it, is how strong they are, you know, versus a full Sith team like this with Savage, Sith Assassin, Maul, and even Palpatine. It's just great to watch, and yeah, we might as well say that we're dead, you know. We're struggling this time to even kill one of their characters. There's so much foresight going up in the air from General Kenobi. It's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, I think he's going to be dead as well, my Savage. I think he's on his last legs as well. He hasn't got much health left, poor guy. You know. Yep, Churu just took him out, and we were able to dodge that. Can we at least take out? Oh, I wanted to take out Rex with this kind of like only 10k. Again, we've lost. Okay, so we're on round 4. So hopefully we can make a difference with the Kylo Ren. He is probably one of the most used characters in this game. So again, as always, we're going to be putting that turn meter up. And finally, we've been able to get the days down for the first time. And this will make a massive difference as long as we do get days on them all. Then we're going to go in with Nihilus. That's going to then force drain, increase all of their cooldown. They do have debuffs on them. So I'm happy with that. And I believe, you know, that if that happened the first time, second time, third time round, the matches probably wouldn't have been as one-sided as they were. But again, we still need to work on the 3 cleansers that you have in that team and R2-D2 that's going to be stunning us. So we need to probably go after General Kenobi first, get him out of the way. I think that is the way to go, and then we can then work on Rex, R2. R2 is a big threat to us because of his utility, but at the same time, We don't want to be leaving characters like Rex alone and General Kenobi. We want to really be taking them out and getting rid of them, because the one, they're cleansers and they can really be a pain to kind of like get to, especially when Kenobi's giving himself foresight. So when we do have that opportunity, we do need to take it as quick as possible. So we can go after General Kenobi right now. R2's just kind of like set us all on fire. Even poor Kylo Ren's on fire. What did Kylo Ren do to you, R2? You're pretty much family, you know? Is that how he treats family members, is it? Right, so things are going a little bit better so far, I would say. We're going to go in straight away for that big attack. We want to be killing him. Turn meter for everybody. I'm happy with that. We've got rid of General Kenobi now with Savage. Now we're going to take out Rex. Then, if we can, we're going to take out R2 and leave Sharut and base for the last. Even though Sharut does actually... We're changing that plan, guys. We're changing that plan. We've got Annihilate, so we're going to be taking out base. So if you do have Annihilate and you're in this situation, then use it on base, because he's a pain to kill too. Rex is quite easy to kind of kill. He's not too difficult. It's hit him quite hard though, isn't it? Got my Maul into yellow health, but come on, can we one-shot him? We've got 3 buffs, so all I want is a one-shot Assassin. And so close, but yeah, he's dead. Now we're gonna go after R2, and yeah, so let's look. They've got no tenacity up. So this team's working better against this comp because we've brought in Kylo Ren, and he's not a Sith, of course. Even though that he wants to be a Sith, he wants to follow in what Vader started, but he's not a Sith. It's yet, or maybe never. But he just doesn't get affected by those debuffs, you know. That burn, they just make him stronger. I love Kylo Ren. I think he's a great character, by the way. I just thought I'd get that out just in case that you think, you know, that I don't like Kylo. I do. Whoa. Sharut just killed my Nihilus. But I think we're okay, hopefully. Let's see how well R2 does heal. Let's go in, and hopefully we can one-shot him. We probably should have done that to Sharut, thinking about it, because she did have a lot of buffs on her head. So it looks like, guys, round 4 is a success, and this team's worked a little bit better than previous teams that we've used, but it could solely be down to that we were able to apply daze straight away, and that's normally how you want it to work, but sometimes it just does not work that way because it's very, very random. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, then please make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe. I'm the Smithy D. May the Force be with you always.